Ever wondered why you keep seeing these fluffy, teddy bear-like dogs everywhere? These dogs aren't just a passing trend. They're taking the pet world by storm, and for good reason. Stick around because we're about to dive into the wild world of Labradoodles and find out why this breed is so popular worldwide. Let's cut to the chase. Labradoodles are a mix of Labrador retrievers and poodles, but they're not just any mix. They're the perfect storm of cute, smart, and adaptable. And that's just scratching the surface. You might be thinking, sure, they're cute, but what's the big deal? Well, buckle up, because we're about to unpack why these dogs are becoming the go-to choice for everyone, from families to single city dwellers. First off, let's talk about their looks. Labradoodles come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Some are big and shaggy, others are smaller with tight curls. You've got your chocolate browns, your golden honeys, and even some with wild party color coats. It's like a Build-A-Bear workshop, but for real, live dogs. The variety doesn't stop there. Labradoodles can have different coat types too. There's the wool coat, which is dense and curly like a poodle's. This type is often the most hypoallergenic and low shedding, but it requires the most grooming. Then there's the fleece coat, which is soft and wavy. It's often described as silky to the touch and can be easier to maintain than the wool coat. And some even have hair coats, which are straighter and more similar to a Labrador's. These might shed more but can be easier to groom. This variety means there's a Labradoodle out there for almost every taste and grooming preference. But looks aren't everything, right? That's where the Labradoodle's personality comes in. These dogs hit the genetic jackpot. They inherited the Labrador's friendly, outgoing nature and the poodle's smarts. It's like getting the class clown and the valedictorian in one furry package. Labradoodles are known for their joyful, exuberant personalities. They're the kind of dogs that seem to have a permanent smile on their face. They love to play, and they're always up for an adventure. Whether it's a game of fetch in the backyard or a hike in the woods, Labradoodles are always ready to go. Their energy is infectious. It's hard to stay in a bad mood when you've got a Labradoodle around. But they're not just about fun and games. Labradoodles are also known for their empathy and sensitivity to their owner's moods. Feeling down? Your Labradoodle will likely cuddle up next to you, offering silent comfort. They have an uncanny ability to sense when their humans need a little extra love and attention. This emotional intelligence makes them excellent companions for people dealing with stress, anxiety, or depression. Now, here's where things get interesting. Labradoodles aren't just popular because they're cute and friendly. They've got a secret weapon: their coats. Most Labradoodles have low shedding coats, which means less fur on your clothes and furniture. For people with allergies, this can be a game changer. It's not a 100% guarantee, but many allergy sufferers find they can finally have a dog without sneezing their heads off. This low shedding quality comes from the poodle side of their heritage. Poodles are known for their hypoallergenic coats, and while no dog is truly hypoallergenic, Labradoodles often come close. It's important to note, though, that the degree of shedding can vary. Some Labradoodles might shed more than others, especially if they take more after their Labrador parent. If you're considering a Labradoodle for allergy reasons, it's a good idea to spend some time with one before making a commitment. But wait, there's more. Labradoodles are like the Swiss Army knives of the dog world. They're adaptable. Whether you live in a tiny apartment or a sprawling farm, these dogs can adjust. They're just as happy going for a long hike as they are cuddling on the couch. This flexibility makes them a hit with all kinds of people. Their adaptability extends to different climates too. Thanks to their varied coat types, Labradoodles can be comfortable in both warm and cool climates. Those with thicker, woollier coats might need some extra care in hot weather, while those with shorter coats might need a doggy jacket in the cold. But overall, they're pretty versatile when it comes to adapting to different environments. Let's talk about trainability. Remember how we mentioned they're smart? Well, that intelligence makes them a breeze to train. They pick up commands quickly and are eager to please. This makes them great for first-time dog owners who might be intimidated by more stubborn breeds. Labradoodles often excel in obedience training, agility courses, and even in specialized roles like therapy or assistance dogs. Their intelligence isn't just about learning tricks, though. Labradoodles are problem solvers. They can figure out puzzles and games, which means you'll need to keep them mentally stimulated. Without enough mental exercise, they might find their own ways to stay entertained. And that could mean chewed-up shoes or redecorated living rooms. Puzzle toys, training sessions, and interactive games are all great ways to keep a Labradoodle's mind engaged. Now, you might be wondering about exercise. Labradoodles have a good amount of energy, but they're not bouncing off the walls. A daily walk and some playtime will usually keep them happy. It's a sweet spot. Enough energy to be fun, but not so much that you need to become a marathon runner to keep up. That said, Labradoodles do love their playtime. They're often goofy and playful well into adulthood. Fetch is usually a favorite game, thanks to their retriever heritage. Many Labradoodles also love water, again, thanks to both parent breeds' fondness for swimming. So if you're looking for a beach buddy or a swimming companion, a Labradoodle might be your perfect match. Here's another factor in their popularity. Labradoodles often make great therapy and service dogs. Their friendly nature, intelligence, and trainability make them ideal for these important roles. It's not uncommon to see Labradoodles working in hospitals, schools, and as assistance dogs for people with disabilities. Their gentle demeanor and intuitive nature make them excellent at providing comfort and support to those in need. Their gentle nature makes them excellent with children too. Labradoodles are patient and tolerant, able to handle the sometimes rough play of kids. They seem to have an innate understanding of how to interact with children, often adjusting their play style to be gentler with smaller kids. Of course, as with any dog, interactions between dogs and children should always be supervised. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The popularity of Labradoodles has led to some issues. With high demand comes irresponsible breeding. Some breeders are more interested in making a quick buck than in producing healthy, well-tempered dogs. This can lead to health problems and unpredictable temperaments. It's crucial for potential Labradoodle owners to do their research and find reputable breeders who prioritize the health and well-being of their dogs. Speaking of health, like all breeds, Labradoodles can be prone to certain health issues. They may inherit hip dysplasia from their Labrador side or eye problems common in poodles. Some Labradoodles may also be prone to allergies or ear infections, especially those with floppy ears that trap moisture. It's crucial to get a puppy from a reputable breeder who does health testing on their breeding dogs. Regular vet checkups and a healthy lifestyle can help prevent or manage many of these potential issues. So if you're thinking of getting a Labradoodle, do your homework. Look for reputable breeders or consider adoption. There are plenty of Labradoodles in shelters and rescues looking for homes. And remember, a cute puppy grows into an adult dog that needs lifelong care and commitment. One thing to keep in mind about Labradoodles is their grooming needs. That beautiful, low-shedding coat comes with a price. It needs regular maintenance. Labradoodles require frequent brushing to prevent matting, and many need professional grooming every 6 to 8 weeks. Their coats can grow quite long and thick, and without proper care, they can become tangled and uncomfortable for the dog. If you're not up for this level of coat care, a Labradoodle might not be the right choice for you. Here's the thing about Labradoodles. They're not just a trend. They're a breed, or mix to be precise, that checks a lot of boxes for a lot of people. They're friendly, smart, adaptable, and often allergy-friendly. It's like someone sat down and designed the perfect dog for modern life. But remember, no dog is perfect for everyone. While Labradoodles are popular for good reasons, they're not a one-size-fits-all solution. They need training, exercise, and grooming like any other dog. They also crave human companionship and can develop separation anxiety if left alone too much. Labradoodles are social creatures who thrive on interaction with their human families. If you're away from home for long periods, a Labradoodle might not be the best choice unless you can arrange for company or doggy daycare. One last thing to consider. While Labradoodles are wonderful dogs, there are many other breeds and mixed breeds out there that might also be a perfect fit for you. Don't get caught up in trends. The best dog for you is the one that matches your lifestyle and that you connect with, regardless of breed or popularity. But one thing's for sure, these fluffy, friendly dogs aren't going anywhere. The Labradoodle craze is here to stay, and now you know exactly why these lovable mutts have taken the dog world by storm. Whether you're considering adding a Labradoodle to your family or you're just curious about these popular pooches, hopefully this deep dive has given you a new appreciation for these delightful dogs. If you like this video, make sure to check out which breeds that are best suited for apartments.